It's been super long since I did a makeup tutorial, and because today is super sunny and hot, I'm gonna do a peachy spring makeup. To start off with, I always use my Ceramidin liquid serum by Dr. Jart, and I like this because it's like a mix of toner and serum, and it just hydrates my skin really well so that all my makeup can absorb really quickly when I apply them. So after that session, I always go in with an SPF, and this is the one I got from Narita Airport. It's a brand called Yojiya, and it's this very signature, very distinctive icon or logo that they use. It's a picture of a Japanese woman in a mirror, and I believe they started in Kyoto, and I love their sunscreen because it's very liquidy and it doesn't leave a white cast. I love this BB cushion. It's the Jung BB cushion. I talked about this in my other video where I talk about products that Korean bloggers rave about. Look at this. Oh, like you can tell that there's a difference just by pushing it into the cushion. The moment I tap it on, oh crap, I forgot my primer. Whoops, I'll just skip a step. This is color, forget what color this is. Medium, this is in medium, but it's still pretty light. You can see that this BB cushion has amazing application. The finish is a semi-dewy, but not matte. Really interesting. It goes on very sheer but has great coverage. After I apply this BB cushion, I just feel like my skin is glowing. I love this BB cushion. The only downside is it's really hard to get this brand anywhere else except you have to like order online in Korea and all that. It has such a beautiful finish. Am I the only one who thinks this way? I'm going to draw my eyebrows with this brow pencil I got from Sephora. This is kind of like a Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz dupe. I think it's around 11 or 12 bucks. Pretty cheap, although it doesn't have the end spoolie. It's kind of this weird comb that I'm not really sure if it helps at all. But I do like this pencil because it's very thin, so it's easy to draw. It's very light, so then even if you mess up, it's an easy fix. Whoops. So like in this case, use the end applicator to sort of comb it out. I think for the price, this brow pencil is pretty good. If you don't want to spend like 22 bucks on a brow wiz. See, like it comes out very naturally. Overall, I would give it like 8 out of 10. I always start from like the top here or the mid here. So if you end your eyebrows like this, kind of looks awkward. If you just chopped it off midway. So what I do is I make sure there's a pointy corner at the very end. So it's an actual line that comes together and ends like that. You don't want this part of your eyebrows to be dark. I see a lot of my friends drawing their eyebrows where this part is super dark and this part is kind of light. If you make your eyebrows really dark in the very front, it looks like you have unibrows. You want to end it where about your eye ends, like here, you draw a line. And I'm gonna use this Clinique Nude Pop. This is super popular in Korea. All these bloggers rave about it. It was sold out in Neiman Marcus, Nordstrom for a while, and all these other places. It's sold out in Sephora as well. Nude Pop color is so popular. Finally got my hands on it at an outlet. I bought this for 6 bucks because they were having a huge discount. And I'm just going to lightly blush that out, starting around here and just going outwards. I like this color because it's in between pink and peach, and it builds really well. Very subtle, but also a beautiful color. Not gonna go too heavy on this. And I'm gonna go in with my bronzer, my Hoola bronzer. This is probably my favorite bronzer of all times. Go from like your ears up until here. You go in oval motions. All right, that'll do. And then with the residue, remaining parts of the bronzer, I'll just go in, fill in the side part of my forehead. Before I get to my eyes, I'm gonna apply this MAC lip primer. And I do think it works because my lipsticks stay longer and it doesn't clump easily. And I'm going to use this ColourPop in Supershock. This is one of my favorite eyeshadows. And it's this really pretty like orange. And I'm gonna apply that using my fingers just in the inner corners of my eyes, using my ring finger to apply it. So this is how it looks. And I'm gonna go in with a brown tone eyeshadow using my chocolate bar. Love my chocolate bar. You wanna use like a bigger brush for blending. Focus. For blending brushes, you wanna use something that has a wider surface area. So I'm gonna use this brush from Morphe. And I'm gonna go in with something like this color, or if you still want pearls, like this color. Just gonna mix the two in. Apply that on top. Like the wider surface of your eyes. With a smaller size brush, some sort of brown color, but I want pearls in it. I'm gonna apply that to the outer corners of my eye. That looks kind of not blended, so I'm gonna blend it out later. With the blending brush that I used previously and just buff it out. So you buffing out just means like you go back and forth, more of like a wholesome mix of color. That's what buffing is. Then I'm gonna go in with this MAC pigment in vanilla. I love this MAC pigment. If you want to purchase anything from MAC, I think the pigments and the paint pots are amazing. So I'm gonna apply this inner corners of my eye using a smaller brush. Oh, something went in my eye there as well. My friend's supposed to come pick me up real soon, so I should finish this off. Top it with the ColourPop again, because I really want to show the orange pigment on my eyes. And since today is very hot and I'm probably going to sweat a lot, I usually use the Stila or the Kat Von D. I'm gonna use the Kat Von D today. Small sample that I got from Sephora Playbox. Start from mid-length of my eyes. And I draw my wings. Not gonna go too crazy because this is gonna be more of a natural spring look. I'll do the other side. So I'm gonna let that dry. Have a sip of water because it's so hot. It's usually not that hot in San Francisco, but today is an exceptional Saturday. So I'm gonna go to Dolores Park and picnic with some of my friends using this Shiseido Eye Curler, which I think is the best one out in the market for Asian monoliths. What is that? Do it multiple times to make sure I get all my eyelashes curled up. I'm using the Laneige mascara. I think it's called Lash Professional. I mentioned this in the other video. Honestly, this is one of my favorite mascaras. It holds curls really well. It's volumizing, it's lengthening. It does all kinds of magic. I usually coat my lashes 2 to 3 times, and here's the trick. When you pull it out, you wanna like twist it so that you don't get too much product on your wand. And I just zigzag and comb it through. Like I think of applying mascara as combing so that the product gets into all of your lashes. This is the mascara I used. I'm gonna use this MAC in Ravishing. And if you do have a lip brush, I recommend that you use a lip brush because your lipstick will stay on so much longer. It won't clump as much, but when I get lazy, I just apply it like this. The last step is highlighter, and I like this Glossier highlighter in Quartz. Very natural, but it does have a glow, so it highlights, yet it's not overwhelmingly sparkly. Blends very naturally into my face, and it's easy to spread out with your finger. I also like the Benefit glow stick. So that is my peachy spring makeup look, and if you want a little more glow to your entire makeup look, I suggest that you use a gloss for your lips, and this is the Glossier gloss. Apply that on top, and this top is from Madewell, sweater type of tank top. Anyways, so thank you for watching my makeup tutorial, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!